welcome to Channel 7 News. Today we have a hot topic on the indulgences. So, tell me about this great deal.
As you know, an indulgence reduces the amount of punishment one has to undergo for their sins. If you buy an indulgence for a loved one, they will not burn in hell anymore, and they may even get a place in heaven, but that depends on how much the indulgence is worth.
If you buy an indulgence for yourself, you can pay for some past sins or sins that you're planning to do. You can even buy yourself a plot in heaven.
This offer is especially helpful today, All Saints' Eve, or also known as All Hallows' Eve. Tonight the veil between the material world and the afterlife will be lifted. It's a good day to buy an indulgence.
You get more bang for your buck.
You know, some may think that there's no actual proof that this veil is lifted, but that's not the case.
You're right. We see people walking around in costumes causing mischief. Some of those are bona fide demons.
Well, a lot of those people are your neighbors in costumes threatening tricks, like burning down your barn,
Toilet paper your house,
smash your pumpkin,
vandalize your property.
Unless you give them a treat, like candy or money.
Trick or treat. Isn't that extortion?
Sounds like mafia to me.
Well, the ones that don't say trick or treat, the ones that just vandalize you, are the demons.
In any event, those demons are actual proof that the gateway is open on All Hallows' Eve.
And since the gateway is open, better go you get yourself some of those indulgences.
Keep an eye out for John Tetzel. He's got the best bargains I've heard.
And all your money,
or some of it,
will be used to build the St. Peter's Cathedral, which is going to be the greatest of all churches in Christendom.
Today's the best day to get indulgences. Plus, we get to build that amazing cathedral.
Of course. Even more bang for your buck.
So the indulgences are the...
One second, guys. Hold on. Okay. So a monk was just seen in Wittenberg hammering a paper to the door. They believe his name is Michael Horton. Yes, a monk just walked up to the Wittenberg church and nailed a piece of paper to the door. Billy is on the site as we speak. Switching to you, Billy. Thank you, Han. We're here at the site of the Wittenberg Church. There has been a bit of a mistake. This is not Michael Horton. This is in fact Martin Luther. Here Martin Luther is nailing a paper named the 95 Theses. And I actually have here a pre-copy. And I'm going to read you 3 quick points that he has written. The first point. Selling indulgences to finance the building of St. Peter's is wrong. He adds a comment here. Why doesn't the Pope build the Basilica of St. Peter's on his own money? He is richer than Croesus. He would do better to sell St. Peter's and give the money to the poor folk. It makes sense. He is very rich. Why does he want to take the money from the poor folk just to sell indulgences and then build the St. Peter's? That does not make sense. Second point, the Pope has no power over purgatory. He also has another comment. If the Pope does have power to release anyone from purgatory, why in the name of love does not abolish purgatory by letting everyone out? That makes a lot of sense. Like, if he is able to release people with money, when people buy the indulgences, why is he doing it out of money? Why doesn't he just ban purgatory and all? Let everyone out. Martin Luther is making a lot of good sense here. We're going to the last point, 3. Buying indulgences gives people a false sense of security and endangers their salvation. This is true. He has one more comment. Man must first cry out that there is no health in him. He must be consumed with horror. This is pain of purgatory. In this disturbance, salvation begins. When man believes himself to be utterly lost, light breaks. Peace must come in the world of Christ through faith. That is also very true. Some very good words from Martin Luther here, and I'm pretty sure this 95 Thesis will be going worldwide within days. Thank you guys. Han, back to you.
Well, folks, that was an amazing development.
It challenges everything we thought about All Hallows Eve.
I never thought about it before, but he had a good point about the Pope.
Right! If the Pope Leo had the authority to grant such indulgences, why does he do it for the money?
If he can do that, you'd think he'd do it out of love and compassion.
Yes, folks, this has been an amazing day in Christendom. Looking at Billy, we will be keeping you updated on the work of the monk who is calling for a reformation of the church.
Good night, folks.
And be safe out there.
Well, a lot of those people are your neighbors in costumes, threatening tricks like burning down your barn,
Toilet paper your house.
smash your pumpkins,
Vandalize your city.
unless
Vandalize your property.
Thesis
will be going worldwide. Will be used to build the St. Peter's St. Peter's Cathedral are the ones who just vandalize you. You are the demon.
No.